This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out you.
Man, that you can say. He's known for his characters, and listen, if I've never I've been with MTV and VH1 for maybe 16 years now, and I have never been hit on by a man on TV.
How'd it feel?
It was different. It was a different experience. And back in 2009, I had an opportunity to experience this live on the red carpet at the MTV Video Awards, where I had Sacha. Well, it wasn't Sacha. It was Bruno.
Okay.
That walked the carpet in a leprechaun type bodysuit and start hitting on me live on air. And
I remember that.
You remember that?
There we go.
You got a photo of it?
I got a photo of it.
So what was the approach?
He just told me he likes black guys.
And, straight to it.
This was funny for me because I was trying to keep a straight face throughout the entire thing, and I'm looking at this dude like, this dude is off the fucking chain right now. We're doing this live on TV. But now he's on my show, the one and only Sacha Baron Cohen is here.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Sash?
What up, man?
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's
good to see you again.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you since then.
You haven't seen me with my trousers on.
No, and with your nuts hanging and stuff like that, man. I thought.
Yeah, good to see you. I remember you.
Yeah, you remember now?
Yeah. I looked through the window. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. We had the I had the locks back then.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's
You'd run your fingers through my hair.
You had the dreads. Yeah,
remember that, right? And I didn't know,
Rasta style. I like it.
And the thing I liked about it most is nobody knew what you were going to do, so it made everybody on edge.
Oh, that was that when I put Eminem. My arse got in Eminem's face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever saw that?
No.
You didn't see that?
You should check that out.
No, 2009.
You should check that out.
The Raptors, and he was you was like in a harness, and you had your buttocks was out, and somehow you landed on Eminem's head.
Yeah, accidentally.
Oh shoot, I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was him.
You wild.
Yeah.
So no, but basically, is this Eminem's channel?
Yeah. So be careful.
Oh no. So I'm giving him a shout out.
Photos right there.
So actually, I got to say, I got to reveal he was in on it. So I got in contact with him beforehand. Yeah, I didn't want to land in Eminem's face without getting the okay from the boss.
Yeah. Well, I think it kind of became apparent when he didn't stump you out, and neither did D12.
Well, they did actually. What happened was, so we rehearsed it beforehand, and this is. I hope he doesn't mind revealing this. So we rehearsed it beforehand, and I'm on a pulley, so I'm flying in. I've got these wings. It's very majestic. I'm flying in. I'm a dove. And then accidentally I hit something. I hit this speaker in the air. I'm 40 feet up, and then I get dropped down, and I'm wearing a kind of G-string, and my arse ends up in Eminem's face. And so we rehearse it. We rehearse it, and he's like, I remember calling him up and just saying, "Hi, Eminem. How's it going? Sacha Baron Cohen. I did Borat, Ali G." He's like, yeah. Anyway, he goes, "What do you want?" I go, "Well, how would you feel if I put my arse in your face live in the MTV Awards?" And he said, "I'm in." So basically, we rehearsed it, and I'm on this rope, and I said to D12, I go, "Listen, you guys can hit me as hard as you want. You can push me as hard as you want." Because they were starting, and they weren't really pushing me.
Yeah.
I said, go for it hard, because remember, I'm on a string. Yeah. So as hard as you push me, it's fine.
Right.
But what happened was, on the night, they lowered me too hard, and then D12 were really laying into me, but I was in the seat in front of me, so I was whacking my head on the seat in front of me.
Bro.
Yeah. But it ended up being great.
It ended up being viral. And so it serves its purpose, right?
Yeah, no pun intended, but it was viral.
It was viral, right? All right. Sacha Baron Cohen is here. You got the new movie, The Brothers Grimsby, which, I had a chance to see the screening, and there are visions in my head that I'm traumatized, that I'm never going to forget.
Oh, no.
We're going to discuss some of these scenes up next and open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345.
Peace, sir.
All right. The Brothers Grimsby is in theaters this Friday, starring the one and only Sacha Baron Cohen is with us here right now.
Sacha's crazy. I like it.
The only man to show me his nuts on the red carpet.
Yeah, you better believe that.
Yeah.
For real.
Very hairy.
Whoa.
You better believe that.
interesting scenes in it.
Yeah.
But it tells the story of two brothers who,
Yeah.
after a long time being separated, finally found each other.
Yeah, that's
through
right.
fate, right?
It's actually, it's a family movie.
It's a family movie.
It is actually a family movie. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah, it's got some crazy stuff in it. It's got some hilarious stuff in it. It's kind of a Borat meets Bond meets like some Pixar movie, you know?
Yeah, right? And I have an older brother. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I could relate. I could identify with wanting to just go through hell and hell water. I mean, hell and high water for my brother. I can relate to that.
Yeah,
and that's what takes place. In
Yeah.
Because there's one. Can I talk about one scene?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you should set it up because.
So this scene here.
Yeah.
So there's one scene. So basically, it's like a kind of Born Identity kind of movie. These two brothers, they reconnect. They've been separated. You know, they're completely different. One is like a James Bond guy. The other guy is this poor kind of football hooligan with 9 kids. He's drunk most of the time. Does a tiny bit of heroin.
Okay, just a little.
All right.
The nice
Nothing to
stuff.
judge,
The nice
yeah.
stuff. Don't judge him.
Yeah.
He's a good. So they end up on the run together, and there's this scene. Basically, something bad has happened. The kind of guys trying to kill them have turned up, and they have to hide. So I'm going to show you this little scene. Everyone at home, you're just going to hear them watching the scene.
They have to hide somewhere.
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so he's going to
Exclusive.
have there be
Here we go.
Tracy and a bunch of people in the room right there. Okay, here's the scene. Okay. DB is going to film their reaction as they watch this scene. What are you seeing?
Why are you on the mountain?
Okay, they're on the mountain. Can you
People
describe?
are chasing them now.
Okay, describe.
White men in black.
Okay.
outfits.
Don't give away anything.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Right, this is live on radio. The listeners can't see.
What is that?
What's happening? What the fuck? Sacha, yo.
What is that?
Oh my.
Wait, I seen the scene, man. Wow.
Bro.
So there.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
No. Wow. This ain't done yet. Bro.
Wow.
Bro.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
All right, stay there.
Okay.
Hold up, it's almost here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What the
All right. You know, I know that sounds crazy, but in order to see what happened, you got to see the movie
Yeah.
in theaters this Friday.
And those are like very authentic reactions. That's not me freaking over exaggerating.
Hi there. Don't worry. There's some
wild.
extreme stuff in it as well.
Heather, what do you think?
And if Heather's quiet, you already
ahead,
know.
Heather, wait a minute. Have you got children?
Nah, I don't have no kids.
That scene doesn't make you want to have them.
I just want to know, like, do you ever feel like you go too far? Like,
No, not yet.
not
Yeah.
yet.
I have done. Listen, when we're writing a scene,
Okay.
someone's go, wait a minute, is that too far? But if it's make us really laugh in the room, then we go ahead and we do it.
There's a scene, and can I give away one scene? In the
Yeah.
movie?
A little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a scene where you're sucking your
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sucking what? Lollipop?
Well, do it. Yeah.
yeah, and that's your brother.
Yeah. Well, you got to save your brother's life. You know? Yeah. It's a family movie.
Yeah.
It is a family movie.
New Walt Disney people.
It is the new Walt Disney. It is.
Wow.
Yeah, you've seen Up in the Air, or it's called
Yeah, it's
Up.
great. But a lot of times, like I know what's great about you, Sacha, is because no one knows what's going to happen. Like even at the Oscars,
Yeah.
when you got up on stage as Ali G and just improved. Did Olivia what was that? Olivia
Wilde, yeah.
Olivia Wilde. Did she know what you were gonna do?
No. No one knew. The only person who knew actually was Dave Chappelle. Because I was like worried. I was like, because obviously race was the big thing at the Oscars this week. I'm going on as Ali G. Ali G wants to be black. He thinks he's black, but he's not.
He's a wigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Wigger.
And I'm thinking, the problem is I did Ali G on HBO. Maybe there's a couple of million people that saw it. What about the 300 million that haven't? So is it going to go down bad? And on the way up to actually presenting, I saw Chappelle. I was like, Chappelle, I need you for 90 seconds, man. I go, listen, I'm doing Ali G. I'm starting with this joke. Am I cool? And he was like, go for it. It's going to be great. So I got the okay, and then basically I wasn't allowed to do Ali G there. I had to go on as myself. So my wife and me, we smuggled in the outfit, and then we got into a bathroom that was right next to the stage. We were in there for 40 minutes. She stuck on the Ali G beard. And, Hollywood is the one place where a man and a woman can go into a bathroom for 40 minutes and no one asks any questions. It's like, we know,
Yeah, take advantage.
Yeah, one thing they're not doing is using the toilet. That's what they're...
Right.
But, so got out there after 40 minutes at the last second, I'm covering my face so no one sees the beard. And get right to the edge of stage. Olivia Wilde's there. I said, Olivia, I'm doing Ali G and you're going to help me. I put on my, the kind of top bit, put on the glasses, she tucks it in and we go straight out. And she was amazing, actually.
Oh, yeah. She seemed like she was in on it.
She was in on it for 5 seconds, but I didn't know how she was going to react. I thought,
So how did the public react? Because you made light of something that's been very serious here. In the States.
Well, the first line was, I know what you was all thinking when I walked out on stage. Here comes yet another token black presenter.
Everybody start laughing.
And so, to get that joke, you've got to realize that Ali G thinks he's black, rather he's not black. Yeah. But it kind of went down a storm, actually. Yeah. I mean, listen, it was ridiculous that night because I met up with the producers beforehand. They're like, Sacha, we want you to read this thing, introducing this movie, in a world far away, down to a tiny room where a mother and son, this boring kind of introduction. And I said, well, listen, I've got a bit of an issue with this Oscars because there's not enough people of color being represented. And they go, don't worry, we have got more African Americans represented in this Oscars than ever before. I go, but that's not the issue. That's tokenism. That's not what you want. That doesn't fix the racial issue.
Yeah, right.
The racial issue there is deep. Yeah. There is. It's not about just sticking a couple more black faces in front of camera. We're talking about changing the industry and changing it from the ground up. So that's what I didn't like about the Oscars. It's like, hey, we're not racist. We've got look how many black presenters we got.
Count them.
Yeah. And so I think there isn't an issue in Hollywood. Actually, I don't think the Academy is racist. They gave 12 Years a Slave, the Academy Award, but I think the problem is
you got to be a slave to get the award.
Exactly.
So,
But in LA, you got
a great movie.
You got one of the biggest African American communities in the country, but yet Hollywood is pretty white, and I think you've got to get more people, more runners in, more producers, more writers. I believe in affirmative action. I was a student at university. I was a student in the civil rights movement. So that stuff works, and I think Hollywood needs to change. I think most industries in America need to change. There needs to be affirmative action. There needs to be more ethnic voices being heard. America's no longer a white country. It's black, it's Latino, and it's white. Yeah. And it's got to reflect that.
Got to reflect that. All right, Sacha.
There we go. Bit of politics in the morning.
Yes.
It's not all just dick jokes.
No. We like that. Though,
multi-dimensional,
we cover it all, man. Now, did you and Ryan Seacrest ever make up?
No. So basically, 3 years ago at the Oscars, I was doing a movie called The Dictator, and I was banned from coming in character, even though I was in this movie called Hugo by Scorsese made it, and it was up for a bunch of Oscars, and they said, you can't come. And I was like, but Scorsese said I have to come. It's in the nominated thing. So eventually the Academy Awards give up, and they let me come in character. But they called up my agent. They said, listen, there are 250 FBI agents. If Sacha tries anything, he's going to be arrested. And meanwhile, I decide I'm going to bring in the ashes in an urn of the late dictator Kim Jong-il from North Korea. They weren't really the ashes. Yeah. Okay. But I'm going to bring them in, and I've got these two, models who are going to pretend to be like these sort of Arabic gods, bringing them in. And I've got this limo, and we get stopped by the FBI. And they've got this clipboard, and on the clipboard is a picture of me, with the beard. And they go,
Wow.
we're going to have to search the car because they knew I was up to no good.
Wait, hold up. The FBI had a picture of you?
Yes, so they distributed pictures of me to all the police and the. So this guy had a clipboard with a picture of me with the beard on as the dictator, and who was this? I was playing this kind of North African dictator.
Yeah.
And so he goes, "We're going to have to search the car, sir." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because we've been informed that you're bringing firearms into the Oscar." And I was like, "Firearms?" And so I knew I didn't have any guns in there, but I knew I did have the ashes of a late dictator in there. And I'm thinking, how do I stop this guy? And we'd made the urn look like we put flowers on top as if it was a vase that we're going to give as a gift. I thought, how do I stop this guy from the FBI finding this stuff?
Yeah.
And so I said, all right, you know what? Come in and you'd better search the whole car. And you know what? You should search me and you should search the two girls as well. And he looks at the girls and they're beautiful. And the guy went completely red and he said, no, you're fine. And let us in. Then I get into the Oscars and
The
they...
FBI dude.
Yeah. I get in the
played?
Oscars and they said, listen, you try anything, you're getting arrested immediately. And they go, I go, just trust me. And they go, we don't trust you. And that's why we're giving you 8 security guards. They put 8 guys on me. Now, never put 8 guys on one guy because that's everyone's looking a different way. He thinks that guy's looking... The 8 guys were all looking different directions. No one was looking at me. So I ended up with Ryan Seacrest, and I'm showing him this urn. I go, where's it made? I go, I think it's made in Wadia. And then it accidentally tips on his
brand new
jacket.
suit. Yeah.
It was dust. It was dust. It wasn't actually ashes of a dead man.
Ryan was pissed, man.
He was pissed.
I was right down. I was in that area.
He was pissed.
He was.
I sent him a new suit though the next day.
Did you? But did you have you seen? Have
Yeah,
y'all made
he did
up?
not respond.
Yep, he did not respond.
All I know is that this Oscars he blanked me. He would not interview me.
Damn,
Yeah.
Sash.
Wow. So I'm most upset not about Ryan's suit, but that the FBI was slipping that bad. These people protect our country,
Come
right?
on, yo.
Well, listen, I once interviewed the head of the FBI as Ali G. I got into the FBI. And their aim was to stop people, assuming other identities.
Right.
I got in as Ali G. I had to give one passport. Then I sat down with the director for an hour. I remember we had the FBI's most wanted list. And at that point, it was 2000, and number one was this guy who I hadn't heard of called Osama bin Laden. He was like, "This is the FBI list,"
and he showed you the list.
Yeah.
What
the hell is going on?
Yo, it's time to switch countries, yo.
Wow. Okay, Sacha Baron Cohen is here. DB, that's a big fan of yours. We just
DB. What does DB stand for?
I don't know.
bass.
But yes. I'll let you take a guess if you want.
Deep buttocks? I don't know.
That's gonna be my name from now on.
Yeah. You should not have asked that, man.
I want to ask you about Mark Strong in this movie because he's usually playing like dark characters and like evil people. You never really see him in this kind of a role where he's just taking on these crazy jokes that you having him do. So was there anything that he was kind of uncomfortable with? Yeah,
he was uncomfortable with everything. He went to me about halfway through the movie. He said, "Wait a minute, I'm just being humiliated in every scene here." I go, "Yeah. That's the idea of the movie, because he plays this legitimate. He's like a real badass in the movie, and in the real life, he is that guy.
He's that guy.
He can learn a fight. A lot of these guys have stunt guys. He can learn a fight in like half an hour and fight 5 guys, and he is terrifying. He's terrifying. He's a brilliant actor. He's on Broadway at the moment, actually. So the idea was like, let's do a legit action movie that's like harder, tougher than Bond, like Jason Bourne 2.0. And so let's get this guy who could actually play the badass guy. And we consulted with a lot of these real guys. The real guys now, they aren't spies. People like James Bond don't exist. What you have now is you have like the CIA, Mossad, all these people. They have little groups of people that are the assassins. So if Obama wants to get rid of someone, he doesn't want anything on his fingers, they have SEAL Team 6 or whatever, or these black ops people. They go and they dispose of someone, but they are basically government assassins. So the idea was, Mark Strong's going to play a real life guy, one of these guys, and we had like a couple of these people advising on some of the scenes to make it feel real. Actually,
Yep. Wow. Okay. Penelope Cruz is in this.
Penelope Cruz is in it.
Yeah.
She gets completely butt naked.
Does she really?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Come on, yo,
There is actually a deleted scene where she does get.
see
she gets something out. Yeah.
You saw her?
Yeah.
In the nude entire?
Not entirely. Not entirely.
Who would
no.
delete that?
Yeah.
Who would delete that? Well, we got it.
But you do get it to see somebody stuff in the movie at some point.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the movie.
Well, Gabby's Sidibe is.
Gabrielle Sidibe is great. She's great in it.
Yeah.
She's the naked one?
No. She is, but she's great. She's hilarious in it, actually.
You put your face in her ass.
Whoa.
You did?
Giving it away.
Go,
Right, and
Yo.
that was Offset. Yeah. That was how I convinced her to take the job.
That was in the table reading.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was like, "Will you do this role?" No. Okay. Give me 5 minutes.
Wow, this
Real
movie,
man.
trust me, the movie is out Friday. You've never experienced a movie like this. You know, I got a chance to watch it, and I haven't slept since I watched the movie, so I'm scared to close my eyes. I might start dreaming about some of the scenes I've seen. But man, congratulations on all the success, man.
Thank you, man. Great to see you again.
Good to see you again too,
Wearing
man.
my trousers.
Yeah, tell Bruno I said hi, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, yo, wait, hold up,
he loved you.
Yo, can
oh
Ali-
my God, he's a chocoholic.
A chocoholic. Does Ali G still rap?
Ali G, back in the day, unbelievably, I was Britain's highest selling rapper. I did this track with Shaggy. You remember Shaggy?
Of course, Shaggy's been here.
Mr. Bombastic.
Yes.
Shaggy, have you ever met Shaggy?
Yeah, he's been here a lot.
He's like, speaks like an American guy. He's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a party trick. Mr. Bombastic, reggae fantastic. We had a quick story about Shaggy very quickly. So I'm doing this. We go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we're going to shoot this video. And it's a great video, actually. You should check it out. And it's called Me Julie. It's about Ali G's girlfriend called Julie. And anyway, Shaggy's... Yeah, he's an owl. Me and Shaggy is it. Big up yourself. And basically... This is probably libelous, but Shaggy's manager invites me and the director up to his villa.
Yeah.
And he's like, boys, he goes, we found my Julie. And I go, and we're like, what? We go, we cast Julie. It's all right. We cast the Ali G's girlfriend. He goes, no, that's Julie. And there's a girl in his bed, a Jamaican girl in his bed, and she's not wearing many clothes. He goes, that's me Julie. And I go, we're good. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your casting suggestion. But actually, we found a great girl for Julie, and that girl doesn't quite fit the bill. And anyway, he pulls out his gun, puts it on the table, and he goes, what time should she arrive? And we were like 9 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I got my revenge because if you look at the video, there's a girl in it who gets, I kick this soccer ball, and it hits her in the face. So that's the girl. I was like, okay, we're going to cast her. I'm going to kick a ball in her face 15 times.
Yo. Wow.
Anyway, if you're out there, the manager of Shaggy, we were both happy at the end.
There it is. Sacha Baron Cohen, man. Hey, man, congratulations on everything.
All right, great to see you, man. Great to see you.
All right.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're going to have 2 Chainz joining us a little later on on Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shade 45.